Is this your whole company?
There used to be more of us. But something happens to the men up in these hills. We hear voices. Some leave and don't come back. Same for anyone who goes looking for them. But maybe an altered could have more luck in finding them. Could you lend a hand?
Sure.
I'll look into it, but no promises.
Go west, young man.
Hear me, my children, and know the truth. For thousands of years, our people burrowed in darkness, looking to the skies, forever longing for stars that beckon to them. We could not hear the voice of the anomaly, could not feel its gentle touch, or witness its magnificence. Yet somehow, we always knew. And now, thousands of years later, we can all call ourselves children of the anomaly. And we can all finally relinquish ourselves into its embrace.
Awesome. I was just thinking there needs to be a crazy cult. This game was definitely short on crazy cults. Yes, another jump quest. That's what I'm calling those from now on. Hey, the last jump quest was amazing.
Come on! Oh, come on! Don't do this! I just came looking for my friend!
He belongs here now! We all do! Today, the storm welcomes an apostate into its loving embrace!
How can you listen to this asshole? The anomaly's no god! It's just some electromagnetic planetary shit! It's fucking science, man!
Science cannot save your soul!
I've seen enough. No more dunderheads are falling for your bullshit.
Heresy! Do not let the heretic pass! Do not let the heretic lead you astray!
Everything about this is fantastic, right down to the guy's voice. Like, it's perfect. It's like Southern Baptist to a T. Great. I don't know what's shooting me, but it's starting to irritate me. Oh, good. Oh, there's something all the way up here. It must be a sniper. Yep, it was a sniper. That was what was shooting me. I never saw the snipers, normally they have like the little red beam on them. Praise be to the anomaly. Brothers and sisters of the anomaly, if you send me $1, plant your anomaly seed into the powerful surging electrical pulse of the anomaly. You will be rewarded 10,000 times over. One seed into the anomaly will provide you with 10,000 seeds back in return. The anomaly will be your virtue.
Too late, pal. Me and the anomaly already embraced. Can't say I recommend it.
I don't know why this was so much easier. Maybe it's because the anomaly guys just don't have the kind of firepower that the non-anomaly guys do. You know what I mean? They've spent all their anomaly seed money on powering up the anomaly so they get their blessings back. Just didn't work out. They didn't get their blessings back. I'm still not really seeing any purple drops. I got one purple from a quest. Not seeing any drops though. I guess though, since purple is the one just under legendary, I guess it would be kind of rare. Because if it weren't, then you'd have to make rare drops like, or legendary drops like super common. I couldn't think of a word for it. Do I get a boss fight here? Wow. Usually they just do a cutscene thing.
Stand up. Get the fuck out of here. Go! That's the end of that. I should bring the good news to Captain Dunham.
So I really like that trimmer thing. I should open my skills when I'm talking about them. Give me a second here. Let me look and see if I can find treasure, and I'll show you what I was going to say. Come on, there's no loot treasure. I just beat down a boss and there's no loot treasure. I mean, I guess the ore is nice, but... Gosh, I would have thought there'd be a loot treasure. That's the problem with Colts these days, is they don't leave behind loot boxes for you. Really disappointing in general. Alright, so what I was going to say was, I really like this ability. I do, actually, but it doesn't have interrupt, and it's got a long cooldown. So I'm going to go back to Earthquake, because Earthquake's got interrupt and I do need the interrupt. I feel like this would replace this. So you would switch this in for this, is what I'm thinking. If you were building a seismic build, which I'm going to do later, so I'm going to remember this for this later. But definitely not what I need right now. I need the interrupts. I think to play this game well, for me, I don't want to say for everybody, but for me, I think I need at least 2 interrupts on my character. It becomes really hard without the 2 interrupts. Alright. Go back to the camp and turn in my quests. Can't believe there was no loot. What kind of cult is that guy running? He didn't have any loot at all. Where was all the seed that he'd been collecting? I am disappointed.
Watch where you're going. This is the last place you want to step into.
Some of my men have begun returning. What happened?
Well, seems you had yourself a little cult brewing up here. I don't know, this place seems to make people flip their fucking lids.
At least a few made it back alive. Thank you. I knew all that stuff my dad used to say about dirty, rotten Outriders wasn't true. Thanks again for what you did.
Oh, that brings up an interesting topic.
Distance, and we'll keep on. Easy! Watch those flames!
I hadn't thought about that before, but the whole thing with the... You kind of like represent all the Outriders now. That would be awesome as hell. I wonder if that's going to be an expansion in this game or something. I don't think well, I don't know, maybe it's part of the game, but I feel like there should be a storyline where you like rebirth the Outriders. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, it's your job to bring the Outriders back. Also, I love how the gear has the Outriders logo on it. Like, why does all my gear have Outriders logo on it? I don't know. There just happens to be that many pieces of Outriders gear laying around. You know, there were only 20 of us when we came here, but wouldn't that be cool as hell though if that was like a storyline in the game or an expansion? It's like you recruiting and like training up new Outriders. You know who would have been an awesome Outrider? I bet you can guess, Zahidi. Yeah, who would have been an awesome Outrider?
It's totally insane.
Jane.
Die, Abraham.
Jane would have been an amazing Outrider. I wonder if she's still... Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, I can't ask her to be an Outrider because somebody let her die.
This may be a bold ask, Altered.
These powers. What I can do, none of it makes any fucking sense. Has anyone ever studied an Altered? Tried to understand why? How?
Well, opportunities for study aren't exactly lining up. You're the first to offer.
Oh, I'm not offering.
There is one who's known for delving into the secrets of your kind, but not gently. He's an Altered, notorious for the trail of experiments he's left behind. They call him the Alchemist. Both sides stay far away, but he has a lab somewhere deep in these mountains. If you go looking, be careful. But, of course, I'd be very curious to know what you find.
I'm in. Point the way.
What the hell is wrong with me?
He was thought to be operating in a hidden bunker, somewhere near the insurgent-occupied radio tower.
I'll do a sweep of the area.
Why would I not just agree to like let the one remaining scientist on the planet research me gently? I mean, like, I would assume it would be like take some blood samples, things like that. No, instead I gotta go throw myself into a hidden bunker of some maniac alchemist Altered who apparently likes killing other Altered to research them. I'm sure that won't go poorly at all. This is gonna go great. Okay, so I gotta find oh, dang it. West. Oh. Interesting, there's another quest over here. Alright, well, let's go to the snowy plateau then. I went to the wrong part of the map. The hell? Oh! I was pulling.
The hidden bunker Zahidi mentioned. The alchemist must be close.
Again, I don't like Zahidi, but if he's offering, like, you know, I can draw some blood, ask you some questions, do reflex checks. No. Let's go take a chance killing some other altered who likes killing altered instead.
And you will find me surrounded by the embers, the ashes of your charred body.
Yeah, this is going great so far. This is much better than just having some blood drawn and, you know, doing a little, you know, day-to-day check on how you feeling. If you have any symptoms. Does it hurt when you raise your arm this way? Oh, this is way better.
Using POWs as lab rats. Why am I not surprised? Hey Zahidi, what else can you tell me about this alchemist?
A couple years ago, I stumbled on some buried reports. Seemed like old President Nyberg was funding the alchemist experiments. They were hoping to make a weapon to use against the insurgents. But whatever it was this alchemist produced, it scared the ECA. The reports were buried. The details classified.
President? There was a president?
It's here for the taking. Here, in them, in their death.
Yeah, that sounds real good. I don't see how any of this could go wrong. That was kind of cool. I got like 3 things at one time.
This alchemist spent years experimenting with the anomaly. He was capturing soldiers, nailing them to crosses in the storm, shoving the anomaly right up their asses.
Trying to make them altered? To weaponize them?
No. In the end, I think he was trying to figure out how to reverse it. How to make himself human again.
Don't cry, little girl. Don't cry. There is tranquility in death. Now, sleep. Sleep, little girl.
Apparently I'm playing a horror game. I didn't realize it.
Turns to cinder. Eyes turn to live coal. But there is no life. No life in them. Only fire and death. Fire and death.
This gotta be a boss fight room. Game has become so jumpy since the last connection loss. But yeah, like, it wasn't for a while there was no, like, none of that stutter movement stuff, and then now it's like real bad again. Oh wow, it's got like a spear through the head.
Did I ask you to wrench me from darkness? To make my soul a puppet? Like you were my god? You experimented on me. Like a rodent. And now you'd shove me back into darkness? No! It is you who shall be known by darkness, and all who claim falsely to be gods!
Zahidi, I found the alchemist. He's dead. Stabbed with a rebar, then burned all to hell. Or the other way around.
Insurgents get to him?
No. One of his test subjects. Subject 6. Seems like he survived the alchemist's experiments, and he wasn't too happy about it.
My god. Come on back, Outrider.
Is that Murloc? The one that Seth is after? He was talking about taking down all the gods. Or all the ones that think they're gods. So... sounds like it could have been Murloc. Seems interesting too that they gave us that much attention to that character. It's got to be somebody important. I'm thinking it's got to be Murloc. Or Morlock, or whatever his name is. Whoa. That must be Anomaly.
The alchemist? What did you find?
No answers. Just another insane fuck who paid the price for his questions.